Hi guys, this is Nicola Milan from singersecret.com, where you will find everything that you need to know about how to be a singer and start living your dreams. If you've ever wanted to get out there and really start making some money from your music, you don't actually need 1,000,000 fans to get started. In fact, you only need 1,000. There's a fantastic article online by a man called Kevin Kelly called 1,000 True Fans. It's a free article to read, and I will put the links to it in the notes below. Basically, this article goes on to talk about how if you have 1,000 people who are willing to spend as little as $100 on you each per year, that makes, if you do the math, that's $100,000 a year, and who could live off that? I most certainly could. That's a better living than a lot of people in a lot of modern countries actually make. So when you're just starting, most people think that you need 1,000,000 fans to really make it as, in the music industry and to make this into your career. But in actual fact, you don't. And you could even halve that and just go for 500 fans who are willing to spend $100 on you a year, and you'd still make $50,000. That's fantastic. Imagine that. That's no full-time work. You're just singing and doing what you love and doing it full-time and getting paid for it. Okay, so some people have actually said to me, okay, well, $100 a year, that's actually a lot of money. How am I going to get people to spend $100 on me a year? Well, it's actually not as hard as you think. If you think about it like this, you do 4 shows a year, and you're bound to do more shows than that, right? But if you say you just do 4 a year, and you do them on a Saturday night, and you put a lot of effort into each show, and you sell your tickets for around $25 a pop, which is pretty average in most countries. Like, it depends on where you live, but in Australia, the UK, and America, that's pretty average. Then that's your $100 right there, just from your 4 shows, if you get one person to come to your show 4 times a year, which isn't huge. You can actually do that. Now, imagine if you have a CD available for sale. That's like, $15, $20 for your CD. If you have like an EP or a single that you're selling for an extra $5 or whatever, that's more money, more opportunity for them to buy from you. And you can also, this is where I think the future of music is going, it's all about merchandise, because nowadays you've got things like Spotify, where people aren't actually buying your music off iTunes and things like that that they used to. They're streaming it, and people like independent artists like myself, we don't make much money off Spotify. I think I had something like 900 streams in 1 month, so 900 people had listened to my music in 1 month, but I got something ridiculous like 9 cents. It was pathetic from Spotify. Thank you, Spotify. I'll go into why we put our music up on Spotify into another video. But basically, merchandise gives people another opportunity to buy from you. And it also helps get your brand out there. So go for the low-hanging fruit when it comes to merchandise, because you are starting to delve into the realm of retail here, where you basically get your logo or your name, some kind of cool graphic, and you put it on a t-shirt, a poster, or whatever it is, and then you have that for sale at your gig. And when I say low-hanging fruit, I'm talking about go for the t-shirts, go for the posters when you start off, because they are the easiest things to get going first, rather than being really creative and coming up with a different product. If you're savvy and you're into that, definitely start being more creative with your merchandise. That's something that I'm personally going to start looking at really soon, is like how to get a really cool product out there that's beyond just a t-shirt. But for when you're first starting out, just go for the low-hanging fruit, go for the easy stuff, and just get something happening. So you've got your shows, you've got your CDs, you've got your merchandise, and if you want to be really clever, to give people more opportunity to buy from you, you can use your other skills to create additional products. For example, I also draw cartoons, and I have a cartooning website. It's a really big part of my life, and I have actually self-published my own book called Monster-in-Law and the Rest of Her Rotten Family. I'll put a link to it in the show notes below, also to my cartooning website if you like cartoons and you want to giggle. But I have my book available for sale at my gigs. So even though the gigs are about my music and people might not buy the book because they're not interested in my cartoons so much, because the whole gig is about me, they might still buy the book just out of the fact that they want to support me as an artist or out of personal interest. So, you know, give people as many opportunities to buy from you as you can to get up to that $100 and make your living from your music. If you liked this video, please subscribe and share it with all of your friends that you think really might benefit from it. And don't forget to hop on over to my website, singasecret.com, because I've got a lot of free information up there for you, and get onto my email update list because I share some singing secrets and singing tips in those emails that I don't share anywhere else. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you got something out of this, this video. I'm Nicola Milan for singasecret.com. I'll see you next time.